Alright, this is Dino Run DX Escape Extinction. I don't think that subtitle is part of the name, though. I think it's just Dino Run DX. Dino Run DX, something like that. But I like this game a lot. I played it already a little bit. I actually really liked the review I did of it, too, but it didn't work in editing, so I had to start over. I really like the character customization in this game. It's not super complicated, but there are a lot of options. The only thing, well, I guess, okay, shift click, you can skip 10. I guess that's fine. But there are so many color variations available that you're usually going to be able to find something that tickles your fancy a little bit. And if you can't figure out a color that you like, there's something else you can do. Actually, I like this one better than the one I had. You can go through your hats and find the reference that you prefer. You know, what do you want to be? Dino in hat? You can be that. You can be a cop dino, angel dino, pumpkin dino, wizard dino, predator dino, alien dino, optimus dino, dino commander. You can be all sorts of shit. Look at this. This is beautiful. And tiny pixel art like this, I love it because you can't, it's really difficult to, these are actually my favorite ones. The adventure ducks. Fucking love them. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a flat red I can use. So if you can't think of a color palette you want your dino body to be, just try to match your head. Pick a reference you like and go with it. Oh, so close. I am a little spoiled. I kind of wish I could have just like a drop down I could scroll through, but that would kind of break the vibe, I think, to do that. So it's fine. It's fine the way it is. I'm not going to say it should be something else because I like the game just the way it is, honestly. I don't need anything changed. There are some things that I'm frustrated with that I can't even argue that are things that should be changed either. Here we go. Flat colors. This actually isn't even the duck that I like. I like the yellow one. I'm stupid. There we go. So there are a lot of different options in this game. There's even... Hold on. There are these three... So there are these three different levels that you can choose from. You can turn off the doom, which is essentially the encroaching from the left thingy that's trying to kill you. That's basically your whole reason for running left to right, which is good because you can learn the levels that way. They're not actually procedurally generated, which is nice. Well, they are, but I mean, you can redo it because they show you the code, and you can turn the free run on and then put the seed code in, and then you can practice a level that you thought was cheap or that you didn't know what the solution was, so you don't, you know. And then if it actually was cheap, you can record it and bitch about it on YouTube. So I like that. And I like that you can enable cheats and try out different sandboxy ways of playing the game. Like, what would it be like if I could actually, you know, fucking jump when I need to? Wouldn't that be nice? I actually didn't know that this menu was here until just now. So I wanted to look at what the different cheats were. Enter Planet D. I like the game because it feels kind of like Sonic, but before he could do the down spinny thing and speed himself up and turn into a ball and all that. It's like a Sonic prototype rather than an infinite runner. Even though because an infinite runner, you can only go left to right, and you jump occasionally. It's like, in this game, you can go backwards, too. Like, you can go left if you want. It usually doesn't help you that much, but you can. So let's just do the classic game. And we'll turn free run on, because I'll die right away otherwise. Start running. See, I can go back to try to catch these little guys and eat them. And then you wind up getting stuck behind fat asses. And the character that I had before this one, the one with the hat and the blue body, the reason I had that is because it looked a lot like Jacques from Thumbelina, and that made me happy. I love that. I don't know what those hats are called, but they're like really wide brim. Well, not really wide brim, but I guess it is for Jacques. And it's just got that big floppy tube on the top. I love that. I wish I had that in real life. Okay, so I guess I would have survived that. Huh. I would like that, the ability to, I don't know if I can remap controls. I don't want to complain that I can't do that if I haven't looked hard enough to find it. But I don't like having to press up to jump. I would like to be able to press space. See, I keep doing it. I keep pressing. It's pause when you hit space, not jump. Okay, so not making that jump is actually super slow. And it's been common that that's my second level on this world type, so I don't think they are always procedurally generated. And sometimes you get moved so you're facing the wrong way too, which is frustrating. And I feel like by the time I get to this point, I should actually be running a lot faster. But I'm just bad at eating things. And I wondered too about whether the dinosaurs know their doom is coming. Because we do, because we have human intelligence. We know that we're trying to avoid oncoming death, right? But, okay, so this is a situation where I get screwed. There we go. We know that we're going to die if we don't move. We don't get going. We don't eat these little babies and keep going. That we gonna die. We know this. That's why we're doing what we're doing. But, you know, the other dinosaurs, some of them are just chilling. They're not moving at all, like the one with the long neck that we just abused there. Shit, I missed that egg. And I also missed another egg because of that little guy grabbing me. I like that there are multiple paths, but I hate this guy that pushes us along here. I hate that guy. It's like somebody's friend. Like if you had a friend with a really pushy mom. That's what that reminds me of. I had a friend named Logan. His mom was like that. Pushy bitch. Nice lady. Pushy. So I don't know if I'm actually doing well because I turned Doom off. Because usually I get swept by the Doom, and I think it's just because I panic when I see it. Which is probably the whole point, honestly. Oh, I was really sure I was going to grab that guy in midair, too. So, like, if you could just imagine that you're playing Sonic right now, and instead of little dudes, oh, shit. Instead of picking up the little dudes, you're actually eating chili dogs? I didn't know I could ride boulders. That was pretty sweet. Oh, that was a really cool thing to do, to have that bird fly underground like that, so you would know that you would fall through like that. I didn't like that I fell through, but it was a good way to indicate that that shit was going to happen. Oh, I was pressing up, man. I couldn't jump. I don't know why. Okay, so you can kind of do a little bit of a double jump there. It's not really a double jump, it's just... Your jump refreshes quickly when you land on stuff, is my point. And I like that the game isn't that punishing. That you can learn the game. I mean, you do have to trial and error it pretty much the entire way through, but that it kind of forgives you a little bit so you can make mistakes and still feel like you're playing the game legitimately. I like that. Like, there probably is a way to gather all the eggs, you know, but I don't know what it is. And I could probably get better at making those jumps too, but... But I feel like getting good at going through that cavern is probably more important. But I really enjoy this game. This is, there we go. That would make me sad to miss that one. Little babies. I don't know, I don't know what really is bad about this game. There's a lot of good stuff that I just really enjoy. A lot of little details. I love the sprite work, particularly. I love the effects. It feels like kind of like a joke, but also terrifying. And that's just a vibe that I mesh with, I guess. I forgot to reset the timer, but I just wanted to show a little bit off of the game since I talked about it pretty extensively before I started playing. But how do I quit? There we go. There's just a lot of interesting facets to the game. There's a lot of different things that you can do and focus on or get good at or choose to have or don't, you know? I even like the font. Like, there's just nothing for me to hate about the game, and it's just very solid. It's like a super high-speed Atari emulator of Sonic, I guess. I don't know. It's better than that, though. It's not just Sonic, though. It's like... I feel like playing the duck was a good idea, because that's what I think of when I think of Atari games, is adventure. So I really like that as a reference. But there really isn't anything to hate about the game, which is really surprising to me as far as Steam games go. I want to look at it on the store page and see what it's valued at, because I think it's probably worth a purchase, but I don't know what the price point is. It's $6. I think this is a $6 game. That's fine. I would say, like, if you have to have it be on sale to buy it, if it's like $4, that's like where you would, that's the alert level that you want to set on your email notification. It's $4, buy it, definitely. Like any more sale than that is just, a bonus. But I think $4 is, this is 100% buy at $4, and it's like a 87% buy at $6. It's very good. I really appreciate this game. I'm glad it exists. I'm glad somebody cares enough to make a game like this. It's a very pure experience. Like I've been saying that a lot about other games, whether the purity of the experience, and this is a gold medal purity right here. It has plenty of things. There's plenty of depth here, but the essential core gameplay is there, and there's not really much distraction from it. There's nothing that forces you to care about collecting eggs or DNA or anything. You can just be scared for your life and go left to right. Like it works that way. You can do it that way, and there's nothing really gating you in it. As far as I can tell, I don't know if maybe later there are parts in the game where you can't jump enough. Like there's that part where there are those 3 or 4 platforms, and I fall down usually, and I try to go up the incline instead underground. I've seen that in a couple levels already, and I feel like if I had just better jump or better hang time or something, I could probably do the shorter path that's up top. That might be gating, that might be skill, I'm not sure, but I don't care. It's really good. It's a really good game anyway. If you can't do something a certain way, there is always an alternative option for the plebs, which really is important to me, because there are lots of games that I want to just play. I don't want to deal with the RPG elements. I don't want to upgrade my Keyblade. I just want to play. You know what I mean? I like that you can still play the game if you don't upgrade. There are still options available to you in the level, and I like that. I think that's important to have, and that makes the game interesting to me, and it makes me want to continue playing the game and get better at it until my skill level caps and I have to, compensate with a handicap of skill points put into my abilities or whatever. Or DNA points in this game, I think it's called. But it's time for me to move on to the next one. I don't think I remember to reset the timer, but oh well. Dino Run DX. Worth the buy. Thanks for watching.